Hello, welcome back. And if you're new and watching for the first time, welcome. Today's video, we're going to be reaching out and getting messages from your loved ones who have passed on. I will put out a disclaimer before we get started. It is very possible that there might be messages in more than one pile for you, or you might have to really watch till the end to get your message. I'm just gonna let everyone know from now, there were many spirits that came through, and I really tried to touch on the messages from each and every one of them. There were many messages though in these readings, so please stay tuned, and if you see that a message is not resonating and doesn't feel like it's for you, please don't let it take from you. The message that is meant to find you, I feel like, will find you. So just keep in mind that there's going to be messages for many different spirits, and I'm going to try to address them all. So if you hear something in your pile that you picked that doesn't quite sound like it's anything for you, please bear in mind that it's probably for somebody else. So with that in mind, we are going to pick our piles. We have 3. The first one here is the Lapis Lazuli. The second here is Amethyst. And the third is Labradorite. You can of course pause the video here if you need more time to pick your pile. And your timestamps will be down below in the description box. I will see you at your reading. Welcome to reading pile 1. You chose this Lapis Lazuli crystal. So your loved ones who passed on, the main message that they want to give you with this 2 of Wands starting out your reading is that there's an important decision that you need to make. Quite straightforward with your tarot cards, actually. You need to decide where to focus your energy. There's a choice between passion. It's like you're at a fork in the road and you really need to make a decision. With this call card, which is actually the Judgment card in the traditional tarot, and you see this lovely angel imagery, so literally I feel like that's your spirit guides telling you as possible angels, if that's something that you resonate with and believe in. They are guiding you. They're assuring you with this card that you will be released from the bonds you're in. The truth will be revealed to you. They're also telling me that it's going to be easier than you think it will be. You won't be putting up with second best for much longer, they're saying. There's also a clarity that's going to come through and a final decision that you'll be able to make. It'll be something of a wake-up call for you. It's also, I'm getting that your life's purpose will also be revealed to you. It won't be easy though. The road to it is paved with your own self-doubt, unfortunately, till you finally reach this point where you discover what it is that you should be doing. We have this beautiful Empress card, but she's in reverse. It's really showcasing that there are creative blocks going on, most likely financial difficulties as well. You might unfortunately be dependent on others at this time, or were in the past. And you were working or are working with limited resources, unfortunately. There's a lack of communication somewhere as well, or understanding. This could also signify infertility for some, if that resonates, only if it resonates. It could also have been a loss of a child or a termination of a pregnancy. Again, though, only take that if it resonates for you specifically. The next card here is the Four of Coins, and it's in reverse. There are butterflies here appearing on this card too. That may be a sign for you. Coins as well. Seeing coins, coming across coins is usually a sign from your loved ones who passed on. It's their way of showing you that they're there. The Four of Coins in reverse, unfortunately, is a scarcity mindset. So you might be in that kind of a mindset. It's a vulnerable place to be. It could also suggest bankruptcy or on the brink of bankruptcy. Mainly, it's just saying that your scarcity mindset is manifesting, unfortunately, issues with money. Like I mentioned, this could have been something that was going on in the past, maybe not necessarily in the present, or it could be something that you are currently going through. But either way, thankfully, we have a very bright closing to the tarot cards here with this Nine of Coins. This is a lovely close to the reading that gives, to the tarot portion of the reading anyways, that gives a lot of hope that things will turn around for the better for you. This is an increase in possessions. It's a wise management of money, and your spirit guides are really highlighting wise management of your money. It's telling me that you're going to be investing in yourself. You're going to find that independence that you're longing for, and self-sufficiency. They're also highlighting to me security. They keep telling me security. It could also be an inheritance, or this could be caused by an inheritance. I am highlighting that now because we are mentioning passed away loved ones. This could tie into that. It's just overall a card of material gain. We're going to move now into the oracle cards, of which there are many. Many message cards and many oracle cards. So here we go. Okay, so I feel like for many of you who chose this specific pile, birds or feathers are a major way how your loved ones try to give you a sign or communicate with you. You have 4 different oracle cards just in this portion coming up with birds on them. And I feel like, especially with these 3 cards, your spirit guides are telling me that it's not so much the saying that's at the bottom of the card. It's really, they're there for the birds. They keep telling me that. They're like, these are for the birds only. They're like, they're kind of like blocking out the words and saying, like, don't even bother to read the words. They're not important. That's what they're telling me. They're saying it's the birds. It's the birds. Okay, got it. So I just wanted to relay that to you. I will, of course, tell you what they say, though, even though they're saying that that's not important, just in case the messages at the bottom do relate to you. The first one is diligence. So diligence is telling me careful, but really we're going to highlight the bird that's on there. The next card is delight. This is a very pretty card and a very, very pretty bird. Sorry guys, I'm still getting used to these nails. Please bear with me, I'm doing my best. So this is the Delight card. Very pretty imagery on these cards. Quite beautiful, all of them. This one is Adventures. There you go, get a nice close-up of that. It's all of these beautiful images. All right, they're saying this one though, yes, it has a bird on it, but they're also saying that the message is important. So I'm gonna really talk a bit more about this message and how I think it relates to you. Sorry about that, guys, really. These nails are hard to work with. They look nice though. So this card is peace. And you see here you have the dove flying overhead. And we have an egg here. So the egg symbolizes a new life, peace. I'm hearing from them that you will be able to experience peace very shortly. It's going to be coming to you sooner than you expect. But you're gonna have your happy place. See here the card happy, happy. And there's another egg that she's sitting on here with almost like a child's face coming through. So if some of you, if the Empress in reverse was signifying either infertility, an abortion, a loss of a child, any of that, this egg is really telling me that there's the possibility of new life being brought in. So it could be possible pregnancy, adoption, a child coming into your life, or a new life being brought into your life in some wonderful way. That's what they're telling me. It could, if that's not something that you're looking for though, it could just also be a new beginning. We're gonna go into more oracle cards now. Okay, interesting. So we have the orphan here with the child imagery on it. This could resonate for you in many different ways. It could be an abandonment, a feeling of abandonment. So the person that you love that left this world for the spiritual world, you feel abandoned by that. That's a possibility. Again, it could also be the message that I was getting for some of you of loss of a child in some way. You yourself could have been orphaned by parents leaving you. That could be another, or a parent leaving, feeling orphaned by that. There are many different ways that this could signify for you. Take it how it resonates for you. We have the ring here. We have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So your spirit guides are really pointing to the fact that there is something about this situation that you're in, this decision that you have to make that you're missing. They're really saying don't focus on the minute details so much because there's something in the bigger picture that you are missing. We have here heart chakra. What I'm getting from this is that you're having a hard time letting someone in emotionally. This doesn't even necessarily need to just be for a relationship. In the sense, there could be issues in the family dynamic. There could be friends that you are having trouble letting in different ways. This could mean different things for many different people, but in some way you're blocked. So you experience some kind of loss or hardship or pain that has caused you to be blocked now. And of course, your spirit guides who love you very much don't like to see you with your blocked heart chakra closed off to all the love and happiness that's there for you. We have this card, Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? I feel like this is really a big message from your relatives or family members or loved ones. Those who passed away have your best interests at heart. They love you so much. And we have the word call on 2 of the cards so far. And this is saying really like, what is your soul deep down telling you? You already know what it is that you should be doing, what it is that you want for yourself. And they're asking you even, why is it that you're not choosing that? We're going to pull out more cards now. We have the rainbow. We're going to get back to that because I have a lot to say about the rainbow coming out. This card is the Great Gathering. It says, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. I feel like for a lot of you, they're encouraging you to trust those people in your soul tribe. But also for some of them with this imagery, I'm getting a download saying that there might be more than one person that you lost. And they're actually telling me that they are together now. It's quite beautiful. They're saying that they are reunited and that they are always with you. All of them. Whether it's just 2 people or more than 2 people that you've lost. They're saying that they are together and that they are always watching you. It's a very beautiful message from them. We have the message, success in transformation. So your key is going to be when you actually make those changes, they're telling me. We have inflow with money. Yet they're saying not to worry too much, even though things are really hard financially right now, maybe, or were in the past. They're trying to really reassure you that it's going to work out. Things are going to get a lot better for you. Go the distance. Yet they have faith in you that you can do this. They're saying that you're going to be able to go. You have the card Milk and Honey. And you have another rainbow. You have 2 rainbows here. That's really beautiful. So milk and honey is a bountiful energy. So abundance is coming for you. So now this beautiful rainbow card here. What the rainbow signifies. And rainbow could be a sign for you. If you're looking from a sign from your loved ones who passed away, for some of you it will be birds, and for some of you rainbows. And there's a beautiful message tied to rainbows. They symbolize the 7 steps of a true spiritual path, which manifest as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, actually, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. And that really resonates right now with this reading especially. So this is why I'm feeling called to really tell you about this. At the end of our lives, we can journey across this rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in the right relationship with spirit. This card is really telling you that the end of the storm is near and not to give up. That is really the beauty of rainbows. We're going to get some more cards here for you. All right, another beautiful message here. If it's heavy on your mind and steady in your heart, do it. What is something you're holding yourself back from doing even though you know it would be good for you? What's heavy on the mind and steady in our hearts nudges us in the right direction. Follow your deep knowing. P.S. I'm not talking about things that are heavy on your mind, heavy on your hearts, and steady pulling you down at the shoulders. Some things are just heavy because you are not meant to keep dragging it along with you. It's a beautiful message. We'll put that over there. Quite a beautiful message. So you have the letters. I feel like more than anything for a lot of you, this is them saying that they hear you, that they've gotten your messages. I feel like I'm getting some of you writing in a journal, and sometimes you're missing them, and while you're writing in this journal, this very specific message might only resonate for maybe one person, but I'm getting that image. The garden. There's going to be an invitation, and it's going to open up some opportunities for you. I'm also seeing, though, they're showing me someone sitting in the outside, like in a park or a garden, and writing in this journal. The flower. It may have been a cancer or an illness that took this person, your loved one, from you. The flower may also, this is a lily, this may also be a symbol for you. But what I'm getting from this card is that there might have been an illness that took this person from you. Again, may not be for all of you. We have the card Angels. Yeah, your person, the person, sorry, I keep saying your person, but this is not that type of reading, but the person that you're thinking of, the person who you love who passed away, for a lot of you, I feel like they actually associate themselves as angel. Fairies may be a symbol. So if you see fairies either in imagery or books, paintings, statues, they're saying fairies is a sign. Some of you, again, not going to be for everybody. I have here reincarnation. So we were seeing children earlier and new life. For some of you, your loved one has actually reincarnated into a new child that has come into this world recently, or is actually already conceived coming into this world. We have another bird here. Wow. Birds are a big sign, I feel like, for a lot of you. Birds and rainbows, those are the main two. We have another ring here. So maybe a ring for some of you might have been significant. I have ducks, more birds. Wow. So when you see ducks, they're saying it's also a sign for you. Rain. Yeah, you feel closer to them when it rains, some of you. For some of you, they're saying that you're going to see them in dreams, or you've already seen them in your dreams. Feathers, more connections to birds. A lot of you probably have seen feathers crossed in your path, or fallen feathers. Yeah. Last one, ladybug. So ladybugs for some of you. Like I said, this could only be for like one person. Don't think that all of these messages are going to be for you. It could be just one thing, or maybe a combination of a couple things. It doesn't mean that necessarily all of these messages will resonate for everyone. Just, again, keep that in mind. Can't stress that enough. But yes, ladybug might be significant for some of you as well. All right. Well, I know that this was a lot of all over the place kind of messages, because like I said, I was getting many spiritual downloads. I felt like the energy coming from this specific reading, it was more someone guiding to your happiness and someone trying to reassure you. It was a very calming type of energy, but the main message to them was that they wanted me to give was that they're okay. they're in a good place, they're at peace, and also that they want you to follow your passion, that there's something on your mind very heavy, weighing heavily on you, and they're encouraging you and telling you it will end up being okay. It's going to turn out good. You're going to figure out where your passion lies, and you're going to be able to follow it. All right. Well, I hope that you guys got something from this reading. And if you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps my channel out a lot to grow. And I hope that you guys like this kind of a reading. I did it specifically because we are getting closer to Halloween, which is when the veil is the thinnest between the worlds. So I was really hoping that this would be the optimal time to channel the spiritual messages from your loved ones. So hopefully it helped you guys in some way. And I hope to see you guys back in a future video. Take care now. Bye-bye. Welcome to your reading pile 2. You chose this amethyst crystal. The first card we have for you here is the Six of Wands. We have this lion imagery, and we also have this hat here. I'm drawn a bit to this hat. I'm seeing that for some of you, the person that passed away wore a hat, a specific hat, or many hats. Lions could also be, significant to some of you. The Six of Wands, the message coming from your spirits are saying that you should be patient. The recognition that you really want and desire, and the success that you deserve, they're coming. There's going to be a lot of, there's going to be victory for you, and there will be rewards of your labor. This can also indicate financial aid, so someone may be helping you very soon to achieve your success. The Queen of Wands here, it's suggesting that they really want you to know that you have a deep inner strength of will, and you will attain those achievements that you so desire. You will have stability, they're saying, and security. They're really highlighting financial security. If that's something that you've been worried about, they're saying that you will attain it. They're saying not to worry. They're telling me that you are a very empowered person. Maybe these are things that you don't know about yourself, and that's why they really want me to tell you this right now. They're saying you can manifest whatever it is that you want, and you don't need to be waiting on anyone. You're not waiting on anyone. They're saying you're a very feisty person. I'm also getting that there was an older woman who gave very good advice for this pile specifically, for some of you. Your next card is the World. They're saying trust in the process, that destiny is going to take the reins, and a new cycle is coming about. For some of you, emigration or travel is going to play a big role in you stepping into your empowerment. Movement and travel is really highlighted with these tarot cards. The next card is even the Chariot, which is the main movement card in the major arcana. Horses may be significant for some of you. So The Chariot is action and change. They're saying a well-deserved victory again. They're highlighting that very strongly. There's also a journey. If you're having a hard time focusing and you're having a pull between your head and your heart, it may even be directly tied. They're saying, they're telling me, I'm thinking of the person that you lost specifically is kind of hindering you a little bit. They're saying though that it's going to change. They're suggesting too that the movement, the change of location, is going to help in releasing this energy, like this bogged down energy that you have right now, because you're hurting so much and focusing so much on the loss of the person. So that may be significant to you. We're going to pull some oracle cards now for you. We have here monk or nun. For some of you, the person who passed away was, I feel like, very religious. Especially here we have this Celtic cross. That heritage though may also be significant to you. There's also medicine man or woman. So these are all different. Oh yes, and we have a dream catcher here as well. So dreams or a dream catcher, that kind of symbolism may be significant to you as well. But the thing that I see tying all these three cards together is really that sense of spirituality and faith. I feel like that was very, very strong with the person who passed away. And because it was strong with them, it kind of carried over to you, associating them with that faith and that strength of faith and belief, spiritual belief. You associated that a bit with them. We have here, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is, I feel like, a direct message that they have for you. They're saying you need to trust the way that you're going more. They say that you're supported by them. And knowing that, what are you going to do? Are you going to pursue and do the things that you love, trusting that they will always be there to protect you and guide you? They're really wishing that for you. We have here the shadow. And this person too looks like somebody of faith. Interesting. But what they're highlighting for me with this card, and I'm hearing, is focusing on this light and dark. They're focusing on that. They're saying that there's no good without bad. Good and evil must coexist, they're saying. So don't think that by trying to pursue a good life, you neglect any shadow aspects. They're saying that you have to embrace both. We're going to pull some more cards. All right, so the messages that are coming through are becoming more and more clear. So for some of you, you may have had a blockage in the sacral chakra. They're saying that that's significant for you, that you need to find a way to balance your sacral chakra. I have here the card patience and planning. What they're telling me that's important about this card is, of course, the message here, patience and planning, they're saying is important, but the duality again. They're saying there's going to be a choice and you're going to have to understand that there's no right or wrong answer. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So something will be coming to a close. They're saying, though, that to actually close that chapter, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. This is the North Node card. Step out of your comfort zone, they're saying. And then right after that, interesting, we have make a mission statement for your soul. And we have a beautiful path here leading to what seems like a lovely adventure. They're saying to step into this adventurous energy, to step out of your comfort zone. There's something that you should be doing, they're saying, that seems crazy for you, a little bit wild, something that you wouldn't normally do. And they're saying that you should take that risk, go and enjoy your life. They're saying life is short. Interesting. We have here taming the wind. We have this beautiful feather here. Okay, we're gonna get into this card actually, because I'm getting some downloads on that card specifically. So feathers were actually used in clearing ceremonies, and they're used for smudging. And yeah, they're there to remind you of the sacred commitment you make to your life. This is a symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with spirit to co-create for the highest good of all. It's a good time to clear your energy now, actually, to be present, to become conscious of how you communicate. It's a good time to write, put thoughts in a cohesive form. You may even want to do a smudging ceremony in your home or office. Create a sacred space for yourself to write about dreams and desires that you have. Your spirit guides are really highlighting that for you. We have here the Ancient Ones. The message I'm getting from this specific card, for a lot of you, the person who passed away was older. They were also very wise, though. They were a very, very smart person, very spiritually aware, very connected. They gave very, very good advice, I feel like, and you miss that. You miss that so much. You miss their advice. But they're saying that you don't need them necessarily. You have all the knowledge inside of yourself. You just have to trust yourself. They're saying that you can be just as spiritually aware as they were. We have this beautiful yin energy here. So for a lot of you, it was a female, an older female I'm seeing that passed. But this is a genderless reading, of course, so it doesn't have to be. It could just be someone with female energy. It could be a male with female energy. It just means that they had maybe a softer energy, a way of speaking to you that wasn't so harsh and severe, but still that stuck with you. All right, we have a beautiful message here and beautiful card protection. You are protected, they're saying, and this tree isn't there for nothing. They're saying that you feel very connected to nature, and it's because they come out most in nature to you. They themselves, I think, felt very connected to nature, and they're in the trees, they're saying, and in the leaves, and just in the wind that blows, you feel them. We have here the card Pleasure, and there's a beautiful deer there in this garden, so that may also be a way that they come to you. It's through animals, maybe specifically a deer. We have here Powerful. They're saying you're powerful, but also thunder. Thunder may be a symbol for you. But yeah, they really want you to remember that you're powerful. We have here Wonders. They're saying that sometimes by focusing on superficial things that you're forgetting the beauty and the wonders that are already all around you. There's a rose quartz crystal here in the middle of that card, so that might be something that helps you with rose quartz. We have here full moon energy. The full moon energy is perfect to assist you in exploring your shadow. Allow the dark come to light. Brain dump on paper and burn it. You'll feel lighter. Wow, that's so perfect for the cards that we had. That is incredible. We have the house here. So maybe their house that they lived in is something that you feel very connected to them from, or it could be something about getting a new house, changing location. We have the key here. Again, something that might together be significant to you. Wow, we have the cross, another faith symbol. Yeah, I feel like your person was very spiritually grounded. Their faith was very important to them, even if maybe they never talked about it or made a big deal of it. They were just someone who was connected. We have necklace. That might be something significant to you. We have key again. Wow. That's crazy. So second key card. A bracelet. So maybe their jewelry, something about their jewelry is something that you feel very connected to them with, and they know that. Like keeping a piece of them. I have a turtle here. That could be a symbol for you too. We have porcelain doll. Interesting. So these are all things that their soul may be attached to, or you feel connected to them with. Like I mentioned earlier, the beginning, not all of these are going to resonate for everybody. So if only one resonates for you, that's okay. There's a lot of people that we're trying to connect with. So if only one thing resonates, or only a couple things, or a combination, that's all right. We're taking what resonates for us. Repeating numbers. That might be them trying to give you a sign. Flickering. So flickering light bulbs, candles may flicker around you. That's them. They're saying. Photograph. So this is something interesting that I'm seeing. Maybe photographs falling over. Yeah. Wow. And another reference to the home. Home is where the love is, this says. That's beautiful. Home is where the love is. All right, so we got many different messages here. Hopefully at least one or some of them resonated. I hope that you did like this reading. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it, and it helps my channel out a lot to grow. And I do hope to see you back at another reading. Take care now. Bye-bye. Welcome to your reading pile 3. You chose this Labradorite crystal. Really beautiful crystal. The first card I have here is the Fortune's Wheel. Beautiful card. I am getting a bit of a heavier message here right off the bat. I just want to put out a trigger warning. All of these really should have had trigger warnings, but for this one specifically, if I say something that is triggering, I apologize. That's not my intention at all. I'm just delivering the messages that I get from Spirit, and there were many spirits that were coming through in these readings. So a disclaimer again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, not all of these messages might resonate for you. Maybe only one, or a combination of a couple, or something like that. That's okay. Especially with the volume of spiritual messages I got from different spirits. So if only one or a couple resonate, that's all right. Your spirit guides, I'm sure though, and the people who passed away really do want to give you the message meant for you. So just take what resonates, please. So for this Fortune's Wheel, the heavy message that I got, I saw glass shattering in this card when I pulled it out, like a windshield or a car glass shattered. So I don't know if someone watching this video, the person that you're thinking of who passed away in some sort of car crash. I'm very sorry if this is triggering for some people, but that's a message I'm getting for somebody. I'm seeing a face against car glass window. I'm so sorry. It's a terrible image to have, but they're telling me I have to tell you, for whoever this is for, but I'm seeing it. This is a very, very good positive card though, on better note at least. Your spirit, your person who passed away, your loved one who passed away, they want you to really know that a turning point is coming, change is coming for you, transformation is coming for you, opportunities. They're saying that you're gonna see a lot of things that look like coincidences or luck. They're saying though it's gonna be the appearance of destiny, but you're gonna have a karmic change coming, a change for the better. Okay, back to a bit heavier. They really want me to be harsh about your personality for some reason. They're telling me to just be completely brutally honest about the good and the bad about your personality, and to tell you about your personality right now, because they're saying that there's an essential flaw in that, and that they're saying that if I tell you a bit about your personality, it can't be subtle. They're saying that's the only way you're gonna actually believe it's for you, is that if it's not subtle. So here we go. Sorry again for whoever picked this pile. This is a bit more like, especially in relation to the other piles, this one is more like hit you over the head with the message. So your loved one who passed away, or loved ones who passed away, they do not, yeah, they don't mess around. They don't like beat around the bush about it. They're very direct, and that's all right. Okay, so the Knave of Wands, they're telling me you're most likely a younger person who loves to be in control of others, they're saying. You're ambitious, but sometimes forceful. They're saying, though, too, that you refuse to be dissuaded when in pursuit of your goals. It's a very intense energy. The thing is that the intense energy gives a superficial kind of fascination that can be mistaken for beauty, they're saying. You have a love for power. You're always having like a new project or creative idea in your mind. You're most likely a very active person, lots of passion, new opportunity coming to you. Definitely, there's a fresh start coming, they're saying. Definitely the aspect of divine timing is at play though, and they're warning against going against it. They're saying trust the process rather than your own timing. They're highlighting that. So here we have the balance. You have two sides to you, they're saying. You have like the very rough around the edges, kind of harsher side, where in pursuit of your goals, you kind of bulldoze and steamroll, which is fine. And you have this beautiful softer side to you. So you're like a two-faced coin, you know? You have two sides to your coin. And one side is you can be very, very stern, and the other side is you can be quite soft. It's interesting. So this is also suggesting a young person. So if you're not a young person necessarily, sorry, I'm just gonna let you know this is the Page of Cups here. If you're not necessarily a young person, you just have younger energy, or your soul is younger, they're saying. But you are sweet and gentle at heart, they're saying. You have an active imagination, and you're outwardly very dreamy. So you can get stuck in your own fantasy world sometimes. You're fiercely defensive, though, of those that you love. You're charming, you're loyal in friendship, faithful in love. You're a reliable companion, they're saying. They're also saying, though, that you do need to apologize to somebody. And that is something that is tied in very strongly with this card. The Page of Cups is tied to apologies. It could also indicate, though, a new love coming in for you. We're going to move on to some oracle cards for you. But that was just a message from your loved ones. They wanted, they're saying that your personality is affecting the world around you quite intensely right now. And they're saying that in some ways, like this card suggests, it kind of looks a bit like, almost like the outside looks like those old mirrors. They're saying that you need a mirror reflected to you. Interesting. All right, here we go. Okay, so the first card here is the rattle. Okay, the rattle has a very big message tied to it. Actually, the rattle gives us, okay, so the rattle guides us to pray for all the earth, not just for our personal needs. And your guides are saying that this is a very important message for you. When we offer our prayers, please, guys, also don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you what I'm hearing, okay? When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided for us, they're saying. This is the time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. You want to catch God on the whisper, not the shout. What you are trying to craft to your own desires and expectations is already there. It's already standing before you, they're saying. Interesting. So we have here also the lightning. So what I'm hearing is that it's going to be like a flash. You're going to get some epiphany about why the world around you has been the way it is for you specifically. I feel like a lot of you feel like the world has been crueler to you than for others. This may resonate for some of you. Like I said, not all of these messages will be for everyone. For some of you, I'm just seeing that actual lightning is a symbol. Your loved one is saying that they're there. I got this in another pile as well, that feather is a symbol for some of you, seeing feathers. And we also have the message attached they're telling me is also important, simplicity, they're saying. So some of you might be caught up a bit in like that rat race mentality where like you want to always do better, especially in the superficial sense, the financial sense, the material world. You always want more, and they're saying that simplicity is the key. It's really realizing that you already have everything that you need. They're saying that there's a wisdom, a key wisdom that you're missing about this life. For some of you, though, just fish or mermaid, seeing those images, the ocean, things like that, those are symbols for you of your loved one. Gonna pull some more oracle cards for you here. We have lessons and blessings. So yeah, there's something that you really need to learn, they're saying, about, there's a lesson you need to learn about the blessings that you have. For some of you, they're saying that you're not taking into account the blessings that you have. Again, very sorry, guys. I don't mean to offend anybody. These are just the messages I'm getting. Like I said, sometimes you're picking a pile and you're only going to have one message that resonates for you. So maybe none of this that I've set up until now is resonating for you. I apologize. We have a bit more though. Hopefully you'll stay with me. We have this pocket watch though, this old watch. For some of you, that's the symbol for you. We have the card Pleiades. It says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. That's really interesting because that ties into the same message that I had for the rattle. They're saying that you need to focus on helping more people, on helping humanity, uplift humanity, they're saying. That is the big message for you. Maybe you're thinking too small and that's why you're unhappy. They're saying you're focusing on your immediate world around you and not realizing that you were put on this planet and you're meant to help more people, others. This is also catching my attention here. There's like 3-4 people here that are all ascending. It could be that more than one person that you love passed away and now they're together. They met each other. Now in the spiritual world, they've reconnected. They found each other, some of them are saying. We have the card Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. So yeah, some of you need to take a pause, take a break, and really nourish your soul. We have here Fulfillment of Wishes. So everything you wanted, they're saying, is in reach, actually. Ironically, they're saying it's attainable for you. You're just approaching things the wrong way, they're saying. We have here Throat Chakra. So a lot of them are saying that your throat chakra is blocked. Interesting. Okay, so this is super interesting to me. We have Taurus here, full moon in Taurus. So Taurus energy, very important here. Even if you're not a Taurus, this pile heavy has Taurus energy. A lot of characteristics of Taurus behavior, actually. Your dreams need a practical plan, this says. So you have a lot of dreams, according to the cards that we saw, but it's saying here that they need to be grounded. They need a practical plan. The wonderful thing, I love Tauruses very deeply. I have many, many around me. I have actually a moon in my Taurus. My moon is in Taurus. That's what I meant to say. So I am very much drawn to Tauruses and they are very much drawn to me. It's an interesting energy Taurus have, where it's a bit polarized like we saw earlier in the other cards. They have a very soft side. Their hearts are so good and so pure most of the time. I have very rarely met a Taurus that genuinely has malicious intentions. It's very rare. But the thing is that they also have this materialistic wanting to appear a certain way and have a facade up for the world around them. They want to have approval very, very often. They need approval from the outside, and sometimes they won't admit it. Some of them will, some of them won't. It depends on how far along they are in their spiritual growth. The ones who are a bit farther along will often admit that yes, they are aware that they need that approval, that they've needed it in their past and they're working on it sometimes. But so yes, this actually makes sense. A lot of Tauruses need that approval, and this is the energy I'm getting from your reading. Your guides are really highlighting that this is something that you might need to work on. We have here the man in the suit. For some of you, this is your loved one. This is, a lot of you may have lost a man. And, again, dark image. This pile is significantly harsher and darker than some of the other piles were. But anyways, I'm seeing a man in the casket in his suit. Again, please don't be, I hope I'm not triggering to people. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that might be important for somebody to hear. Man in a suit, or the last time that you saw this loved one, they were in a suit or dressed fancy, is what I'm hearing. They were really dressed up. We have here the card overrate your intuition. So they're saying that sometimes you're not really paying yourself and your intuition the same, yeah, what it deserves, really. They're saying you're not paying attention to it as much as you should, and you're not giving it the credit that it deserves. We have here time for a nap. And we have a fox image here with the moon. That might be a symbol for some of you. But the nap is signifying your loved one is really saying that they recognize that you need a break. You need to rest, they're saying. Some of you don't really rest as much as you should. And like they're saying, truly rest. Because some of you, they're saying, no matter how much you sleep, you're not resting. That's a very specific message. We have here time to go. A lot of your spirit guides, the ones that are coming out, a lot of your loved ones that are coming out right now are saying that you just need to leave a certain situation. A lot of you need to leave a certain situation. All right. Wow, okay. We have another fox here. So for some of you, fox is actually a big symbol. I have the star. The book. The mountain. In the Lenormand deck, the mountain actually symbolizes foreign or a foreigner, somebody from abroad, or going abroad, traveling abroad. That could also be a symbol for some of you. Have here the flowers. So it could be for some of you. I'm getting the message that the last time you saw this person may have even been at a wedding. I'm seeing the bouquet of flowers. We have the moon here. Have the rider. So horses or horseback riding may be significant for some of you. I'm also hearing, though, that things are going to get stirred up. In the Lenormand deck, this is a movement card. So things that were very quiet may be stirred up. The dog here. Some of you, sadly, may have had a dog that you loved very much that passed. They're with your other loved one, though, or your other loved ones are with this dog, though. They're saying they're taking care of the dog. They're saying not to worry. Okay. We have, what seeds are you planting? This says, when you plant a seed and water it, the soil does not care what kind of seed you have planted. If you continue to nourish it, it will grow. The same goes for our thoughts. What habits and thought patterns are you nourishing? So you have the ability, yeah, good or bad, you can nourish thoughts. We have Claire de Lune, more moon images. Find clarity with the moon, ride the emotional wave, and await a lunar cycle before standing firm on your decision. More information is on its way. So yeah, some of you are too hasty to react. Your loved ones are saying, oh, seek and you shall receive. Where intention goes, energy flows. Focus on your goal and seek with intention. Opportunities will show up. You are guided and protected. And there's another fox here. So that's 3 foxes we've had so far. This, though, this imagery, the person who made me this lovely deck, we were actually saying that this was their dad. So you see, looks a bit, this fox kind of looks like a dad fishing. Interesting. So for some of you that might resonate. There might be a father or a father figure who passed, or just an older man. We have here road trips. There's nothing quite like the feeling of hitting the open road with your soul family. Go have some fun. So there might have been a significant trip that you had with this this loved one who passed, or it's saying that you should take a road trip with some of the people that are closest to you, that you trust, that you care about. We have here flexibility, and there's a tiger image there. And we have change. Another horse image with a hot air balloon. All right, and some of the last channeled messages we have. So we have a dolphin. Dolphins may be significant to you. We have best friends. We have a best friend necklace on there too. We have prison. So some of you, this could mean just an emotional prison. And for some of you, I'm sensing that your loved one may have actually been in prison at some point. We have little boy or child. So for some of you, there's a little boy or child that is significant to you, or it could also represent, unfortunately, someone's loved one who passed away. We have here leaves. So your loved one is sending signs with the falling leaves, and we're in fall right now. So for my part of the world anyways. But yeah, fallen leaves or leaves in general may be a sign for you. We have here coins. So some of your loved ones are leaving signs with coins in your path, or you'll see coins on the road, or that's them leaving you a symbol. We have here fragrance, so smell. Some of you may smell something that smells like your loved one who passed away, and they're saying that's not by accident, that's not a coincidence. They're saying that's them trying to give you a sign. Wow, older man. Yeah, I think a lot of you who picked this pile have older men who are the loved one that you're asking about or thinking about. And finally, we have butterfly, the last symbol. Yeah, so seeing butterflies, or butterflies around you, landing on you or near you, could be a symbol for you as well, that your loved one is actually there, present with you. All right, guys. Well, I know there's a lot of different messages. Like I said, this was intended because I had so many souls that I wanted to address. If only one message resonates with you, or maybe some combination of them, please just take what resonates. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please like, comment, subscribe if you did. I really appreciate it. Helps my channel out to grow. And I really hope to see you guys in a future video. Take care now. Bye.